Hey everyone! We all shop, right? But how we do it has changed a ton over the years. Today, we're going to break down the two main ways we buy things, going to a real, physical store versus hopping online. Okay, let's dive into the world of traditional commerce and e-commerce.
So let's start with something super simple. You need a new pen. What do? Do you head down to a local store or do you just pull out your phone? Your answer to that simple question actually shows which of these two big shopping worlds you're stepping into. Let's start with a classic approach.
So this is the one we all grew up with, right? Shopping in a physical store. For generations, this was pretty much the only way to get things done. And it's been a huge part of our local communities for, well, forever.
The whole process is really straightforward. You physically go to the shop. You can see the pen. You can touch it. You can make sure it's the right one. Then you talk to a real person to pay for it, and you walk out with your new pen right then and there. It's all about that instant gratification.
This whole face-to-face process, it has an official name, traditional commerce. And the key thing to remember here is that everything is physical. The buyer, the seller, the product, you're all in the same place at the same time, making a direct exchange.
But in the last couple of decades, a totally new way of buying things popped up, and it completely changed the game. So let's flip the script and explore the world of online shopping. The biggest change here is that physical location just doesn't matter as much anymore. We're not tied to a store's location or its opening hours. From our living room, the office, even on the bus, the entire marketplace is now right on our screens.
So, how does this work for our pen? Well, you'd open up a shopping app or a website. You search for the pen you want, and you'll probably find way more options than any one store could possibly have. The payment is all done digitally and securely. But here's the big difference. Instead of getting it right away, the pen gets shipped and delivered right to your doorstep.
And this method, of course, is what we call e-commerce. That E is super important. It stands for electronic, which just means the entire transaction, from browsing to buying, happens digitally over the internet. So we have these two really different ways of shopping, traditional commerce and e-commerce. But what are the actual practical differences when you put them side by side? Let's break it down. Okay, let's look at the big distinctions. First up, where do you go? With traditional shopping, you're going to a physical building. Online, you're going to a website or an app. Now, when can you shop? This is a huge one. A store has opening hours, but online shopping, it's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Always. And maybe the biggest difference of all is choice. A single store has a limited amount of stuff, right? Online, you have a practically limitless selection from sellers all over the world. So, why does any of this matter to you? Well, because understanding the pros and cons of each way of shopping makes you a smarter, more efficient shopper. It puts you in control.
Think about the power this gives you. With online shopping, you have so much more choice. You can easily compare prices from dozens of sellers to find the best deal. You can shop at 3 a.m. if you want to. It saves you the time of running around town, and you can buy something from a different country while you're sitting on your couch. The convenience is just incredible.
And that really brings us to the most important point. It's not about one being better than the other. It's about having the power to choose what works best for you right now. Do you need something immediately? Go to the store. Are you looking for the best possible price or something really specific? Hop online. You have the choice. So that's our journey from the physical store all the way to the digital marketplace. It's a huge shift, and it leaves us with a really fascinating question to think about. With technology like AI and virtual reality getting better every single day, what's the next revolution in shopping going to look like? Thanks for joining this explainer.